Okay.
Winemaking part 2, this beautiful day in September. We had decided to open a bottle of wine today. This is just a Door County wine, which is kind of what we're trying to achieve with what we're doing here. Something that's light and fruity, but sweet yet, kind of like a dessert wine, or just anytime you're in the mood for something sweet. So I'm going to explain what I have in here, and then I'll probably do a final video, which will be in a while. I think it's going to be like, what is it, like 6 weeks. This process is 6 days. Then we have to do a transfer process, which I will be recording, and then that's going to be a 6 weeks. So probably more closer to Thanksgiving is when we're completely going to be done with this process. So I'll just explain what's in here. First of all, the lid. We just went to Fleet Farm and got a bucket with a lid, and then my friend Wayne had screwed a hole in the top of here with a seal, and then we're going to put I'm not sure what's called a hydrometer. Is that right? Well, anyway, it's a device that lets the CO2
That's
out.
a duker.
Yeah. So in here we put 6 quarts of sugar water. Oh, and we did it in 2 separate batches just because we couldn't fit it all in one. So the first batch had 2/3 of the water and 2/3 of a 4-pound bag of sugar. And then this is the rest of it. So I'll add that in. So now in total we've got the 6 quarts of water with dissolved sugar. We did not boil the water. We just got it warm enough where you can put the camera up, where it's cooled, where it dissolved it enough, because boiling it wasn't
Stir it
really
up,
necessary. Then we put these in the sink as we were doing the batches with ice water around it to cool it down, and then we added that.
Stir it in.
Oh. And I believe stainless steel is okay to use for the stirring, so that's kind of what we've been using. Everything's been sterilized in extremely hot water, and we sterilized the bucket also, so we've done everything by the book here, I believe. So it doesn't look pretty, but I believe it's going to be really tasty, and it's going to look pretty in the end. What else did I want to discuss? Oh, we'll cover that again. This.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Snap it down then.
So in there, we've got the 3 quarts of smashed fruit. Camera up. Smashed fruit with the Concord grapes. 24-ounce bag of blueberries. About 4 ounces of water with 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we had heated that water up. Did you boil that water?
Mm-mm.
No, we just heated it, dissolved some sugar in there, and then when that got to room temperature, about 98 degrees I think is what it called for, and we kind of just gauged that. We didn't actually temperature it out. Added the yeast in, let that sit until it was bubbling, added that in, added the water in. Now this last part of the water, everything is in there. So the last part of what we're going to do is the gadget, and where is that? Over here. We don't really know what it's called, but this is going to be filled up with water.
Ooh, don't do that.
Uh-oh. We ran into a technical difficulty here. This is the first time ever of us trying to do this, so we're not going to cover up when there's a mistake. Or an accident, rather. So we did get a couple of we kind of anticipated this. We got a couple of the seals, which you can get those at any wine supply store.
There we go. I
Yeah.
wanted it that went in
Yeah.
easier. So you put a little water on it.
Yeah, I guess he's got it figured out now.
Okay, now I guess you'd want it like that so you don't break it off.
I think we can just leave the handle down. So now, Wayne, do we put water in there and then the cap on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a small cap that goes over this thing, and I wish we remembered what the name of it was.
Airlock.
Airlock, I guess. And it lets the CO2 out, but it doesn't let oxygen in, which is necessary. Yeah, well, that's the concept, and it's necessary for the.
Except when you lift the lid and stir it, you get it filled up. And I don't know. But it
Anyway,
looks cool.
this is what's recommended to be used. So we won't
Well,
get
we're gonna
behind all
pour
the
some in,
science
we don't
behind
know.
it. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Well,
Where is he?
That's good.
Okay.
We got a little. It'll be all right.
Yeah, we might adjust that later. Is it supposed to be like a 50% on each side, Wayne?
Well, we're a little over max, but.
Oh, there's a fill line on it, I
Yeah.
guess.
But,
We might adjust that a little bit yet.
And you could put food coloring in there, but we can't find it.
Yeah, you can put food coloring in it, but it's just, I guess, to make it look nicer and more visible. But we can see where the water
Oh,
line
it
is.
should bubble
Then when it starts bubbling, you know the fermentation is working. And then in another 6 weeks.
You can see it pushing it. It's crooked. See it must be
Okay.
pushing.
Well, we'll fix that after the video. Anyway, I hope you guys took something out of here. You can take the camera back, Wayne.
Okay.
And I'm going to finish my wine. I just wanted to explain
need
what the
more
process
bottles.
is. I think this is basically set to go. It's just going to sit for 6 days now. And hopefully we'll get a real sweet, light, kind of a port flavored wine out of this is what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys tuned on what's going on as things move forward with this batch. Bye.